the corporate America hair? Is that what it was?
Corporate America hair.
She said one of those things. All right, so we're on to Tamara. All right, Tamara, come forward.
I'll just call you guys up. Walk back now.
All right, Tamara's got some cute short hair and very easy to do. So tell us a little bit about your hair and what you like in a hairdresser.
It's really important to me that they listen. Like everybody else said, I have extremely thin, like fine hair, like a baby's hair, and it's curly. So, and that's what I ask every stylist, do you know how to deal with thin, curly hair? Oh yeah, sure, and they don't. So it's really important. I leave with crazy things have happened. So this is wonderful. This is wonderful.
And you see that inside, it's important to us as women who is doing our hair. It's a very personal thing. And I learned a long time ago, I got my first haircut at the military base. My parents were in the Marine Corps, okay? So picture me, I had hair down to here, and I wanted to get it permed. So I walk in, they cut it, they perm it, and they cut it again, and I walked out with hair to here. That is another memory that has stayed in my mind, and that's why I do hair today. They cut my bangs way up to here, and I got in the car, and my brothers laughed at me. I drove home with my face in the window crying. And I never let anybody touch my hair. So I've had massive, crazy perms, because I did everything from that point on myself. So whatever it looked like, okay? I've got pictures. Hair up to here, hair up to here, the big surf bang way out here. I don't know if that was 80s, I'm not good with time frames. I'm not showing my age. But anyways, so with this haircut, it's very simple. I think it's simple, but again, it's not everybody. We razored it really tight to her neck, so turn around and show them your neck. She has a lot of curl down here, so she likes to stay fringy. We took this really tight through here. I even darkened the color a little bit, as you can see, because it is different. So turn around. And then what I even did was I put a splash of color through here, and it's very subtle, but it's a color change. And then what we did was we paneled 4 foils. And because her hair, like she said, is fine, we did them very thin, because you don't want to do thick, because it'll be crazy. And blonde, brown, and then it gives her this effect. So just kind of sharing with you how it goes. Taking it tight all the way around again. It's very simple, doesn't take much time. How long does it take you to do your hair?
From out of the shower, probably about 10 minutes.
So very simple for her. So lucky her. All right, go ahead and model for us. Thank you, Tamara. That's cute. All right, Brandy, you're up. And before we go any further, Sophia, you know what? I'm just going to finish this, girls, and then when you're done, we'll watch you and you can talk. How's that? But tell us a little bit about what you're doing so that we can know. Because she started out with, what, short hair under there, right? Okay, so she's adding hair.
It's called a quick weave.
Talk real loud.
It's a quick weave, invisible part. Basically, I move her hair down. I left a part, and now I'm bonding.
You're bonding it? Okay. So it's a quick weave, and what she's done is she has short hair, and what she's doing is adding hair, and you said it's an invisible part?
Yes.
It's an invisible part. So interesting. So she goes from short hair to beautiful, fabulous hair within what? How long does it take you? 30 minutes?
40 minutes.
40 minutes? Okay, very nice. So she's bonding it, she's holding it down around the part, she's spraying it, sealing it. Very nice. How long will that last, Sophia?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks. How interesting is that?
Amy, I apologize. I need to make an announcement. I'm not delivering driving a white Jag.
White Jaguar, that would be, is that something?
Thank you.
So, okay, so we'll let Sophia continue working on Sharon. And did you used to go move it or somebody to go move it? You gonna do it? Oh, she's got it. Okay, good. All right, we're talking with Brandy. Brandy is 4 months pregnant, and she's gonna have a baby, and I'm excited for her. I met Brandy at Without Walls International Church, and we were on a leadership conference together, and we went to New York together, and we were on this big team of a bunch of really good people. So when you go to a hairstylist, what are you looking to do?
I'm really just looking for someone that's going to allow my hair to grow. My hair will get to a certain length, and then it'll stop growing. So I want someone who's going to take care of my hair. It's just as simple as that.
Well, she's easy. So we actually did a relaxer on her hair last week. Was it last week that we did it? 3 weeks ago? Okay, I just saw you. Okay, so what we did? Oh. So, oh wow, I'm good, aren't I? I told you I was going to hair school to do some hair. I'm just really excited about doing black hair because a lot of the women in hair school, I want black women to be able to do white hair as well. And I think it's it's just an awesome, amazing, it's something that's inside of me. Because I know that people are nervous and they get up and they go, okay, well, what do I do? And they act like they've never touched hair. Her hair is gorgeous. I mean, it's silky, it's smooth. And I love it because I like to challenge people to touch it and feel it and get into it and play with it. And let me walk you through it. Let me teach you how to do it. And it's amazing. And you have a blast doing it. And you get to know each other. And it's always been a desire of mine. So here we go. But we just did a simple cut on her too. We cut all the way around the ends. And as you can see, turn around all the way. She's got gorgeous hair. It's silky, it's soft. We did a nice conditioning. My son brought some products for me, and we did it. It's good, isn't it? It's argan oil treatment. It was a leave-in, and we did it for 3 to 5 minutes, and her hair is really soft. I was blow-drying it yesterday, and it blow-dried faster. I mean, from the previous time. She says, oh, it's going to take you 2 hours to do my hair. It didn't take me 2 hours. But gorgeous. It just hangs. It just, shake your head. I mean, and that's what she, you know, it's beautiful. So again, this is Brandy, and thank you. If you want to come here, put your hand, you know, go protect that baby. She finds out tomorrow what it is. That's exciting. All right, so we have Stephanie. Come on up, Stephanie. Ooh, Sophia's got color. Yeah. Check that out. Ooh, I like it. That's cute. What color is that? Is that like a red violet? It is. That's pretty. Oh, it's pretty. Oh. She said this is where the trust comes in. That's good. And that is true, too. Trusting your hairstylist. So this is Stephanie, everybody. And we want to tell you a little bit about Stephanie's hair. And we're going to let Stephanie tell you about Stephanie's hair. How about that?
Tell a little testimony of how we got started doing hair.
Well, I met a woman, and she brought me to Amie's house, and I started talking to her, and a lot of our same testimony is the same, and she does hair, and I've had really bad experiences. I've had best friends tell me, oh, don't worry about it, and they fry it, chop it off, everything, and it's really scary, and trust is a really big thing with me, and she can tell you how annoying and nitpicky and perfectionist I am with my hair, even while she's doing it, and she lets me be that way, but I mean, over time, I'm like, yeah, just do whatever, and I trust her completely, because the first time I ever told her, take off a 1/4 inch, she took off a 1/4 inch, and that's how it is. It's trust, and you want someone that's going to listen to you. But I actually had hair all the way down to my back, and last year this time, actually, I chopped 1.5 feet of my hair off, and then we dyed it like some pretty blondes and browns, and then I went crazy with the reds and blondes and browns, really crazy. It looked awesome. And now I'm back to the more simple colors, but I really, Amie can do anything from really crazy reds to very simple, traditional, whatever the person wants. So.
And her red was really popping too, because it was a crimson red that I used from Joico, and it is a really nice red.
Probably like your shirt.
Yeah, it was really loud. And so it's also on the Facebook page, so you can see her style as well. I'm pretty sure I have it out there, and I'll check to make sure I do, because you guys will all be going and looking. Make sure it's out there. But Stephanie has allowed me to really, you know, again, she said trust. And trust, it sounds like, is the key factor for everybody up here. Getting to know somebody, I always tell them, when you go to somebody, give that person 3 tries. Go, and if after the 3rd try, you're not comfortable, and you're not feeling it, and they're not doing a good job, or listening to what you want, because the first time, both parties might be a little nervous. So they might not articulate what they want, or they might. One of the things I find in the salon, too, is that I always tell people I'm a picture person. Bring me a picture. And if I know you and you're a friend of mine, like Ruth Ann, then I won't ask her to bring me a picture. I'll just cut her hair because I know her personality and I'm seeing what, you know. Very few I will do like that, but most of my clients, if I meet them and they're new, I will tell them, bring a picture so I can see what you're seeing. Because we can say one thing and it'd be totally different, okay? I do a lot of praying too. Before I start, I pray. I said, okay, Lord, you know exactly what, picky? Okay, it's not the word. I pray. I say, Lord, you know exactly what she wants. I have no idea. So you show me what she wants. So guess what? We ended up doing her hair. We've done it several times. We've got highlights in this. She's got a razor cut. Her hair does really well with a razor cut because it's very thick and it lays nice. It's very silky. She has a lot of curl, believe it or not. Turn around so they can see the back. And she has a lot of curl as well. Pretty simple. You see the highlights flowing through. We've got it pretty simple this time with brown and just the blonde. But we really wanted to pop the blonde. She's hard to get blonde. Remember I told you I have nightmares with blonde hair? Not real blonde hair, don't get scared. Yours is easy to lift. It's when they have jet black hair or really dark hair and they come in and they want to be really white. And I ask them what they're thinking. But they might have to sit. I've experimented with my own daughter, and we've done a lot on her hair as well, because she is a level 2, almost a level 1, which is the darkest. Okay, so maybe level 2 being a dark brown. So we've played around with my daughter's hair. Mom, I want to get it white. Okay, let's do it. I think we've fried it plenty of times. We've done all kinds of things. But Jessica goes, no, I really want it white. And we recently got it white. But now she's got red in her hair as well, my daughter. If you guys look back there, you can see a big chunk of red in the front. And that is a red violet. And we just put that in last night. So that was fun. She gave me my first shampoo last night in my sink. So you guys check it out on Facebook. I put it on Facebook. I have a poo hawk. She gave me a shampoo do. I can't believe I posted those pictures, but I did. I'm learning to play. I'm learning to laugh. I'm learning that I'm coming into knowing that this is what I love to do, and why can't I play with it? Why do I have to be so stiff? You know, my father was in the Marine Corps. I am happy-go-lucky, and I am this person. Let me be this person. And I want the people that surround me to love me for who I am. And these people on this stage that have come out to do this for me, I really appreciate, because you know what? They do love me for who I am. And I can honestly say that. For the first time in my life, I'm surrounded with people that love me for who I am. And I want to give that in return. So I hope that you guys too can have the same experiences, and I want to create those experiences in the salon. So I believe the next thing is the biggest vision will be the salon/school that the Lord will put out there for us to be a part of. I don't call it mine, it's His, and I know that He's going to have it, He's going to orchestrate it, because it's a dream on the inside. I see waterfalls, I see marble floors, and you know what? You speak out that vision. I see a round stage where we have a platform, I see multiculturals sitting around that thing. Everybody's going to have their own, and we get to watch everybody do everything. I don't want to be bored in the salon. I don't want to do just white hair. I don't want to just do a blonde, highlights. I want to see some stuff. I want to get down and into the nitty-gritty. It's fun. Surround each other, learn from each other, grow from each other. That is my dream. So, you know what? When God does that, I hope everybody in this room gets to be a part of it. So we'll see what He does. And I know that you all have a dream on the inside as well. So I don't know what He's going to plug you in and what He's going to do with you, but He does. So I want Stephanie to come down and model for a second, and you can see the rest of her hair and ask her any questions. Okay? And we got the best class over here. Una, come on. No, we're not skipping Una. We're not skipping Una because you know what? There's a testimony behind Una. And I'm going to let her talk for a minute so she can share. Well, I'll talk for a minute because I know she's nervous. So this woman is amazing. I just met Una, and she is the administrator, right, for this church. We showed up. The idea was planted into Ruth Ann. She's driving down the road calling me, okay, discover cosmetology. Then she hooks us up with Pastor Darrick and Angela, and we have dinner. And then we get hooked up with Una. And we had the pleasure, Ruth Ann and I came, and we sat with Una, and we were sitting right here in the front room, you guys. And you can't tell me this is not the Lord. I have never met her. We're talking hair, she's sitting behind her smiling, and she's doing her administrative piece. And she says, I looked at her and I said, I don't have anybody to braid. I was thinking about the women I had up on the platform to model hair. And I wanted multicultural, and I wanted all different types of hair. And I'm looking at her, I said, who braids your hair? She goes, I do. I said, oh really? So let me let her tell you the rest.
Well, yes, I do braid my own hair. It was always my dream to do hair. Growing up, I always had the little dolls with the makeup, the little head that sat on the thing, and I would tear up one, my mom would buy me another one. So, but it was always my dream, but somehow, you know how life changes and you never follow your dream. I've always been the type, I've always gone to salons to get my hair done, and I've always done things to my own hair. So I've relaxed my hair, I've braided my hair, I've cut my own hair, I've just done, I used to do other people's hair, but when I met Amie, I was just told I was just supposed to go over the logistics for today. But I ended up doing a whole lot more extra than that. But Sophia is actually my stylist. And I've been trying not to get a relaxer. I don't really like to get a lot of relaxers. But I was trying to let my hair go natural. And it was coming down to the where I was like, what am I going to do with my hair? So just one day I got work. I said, okay, I'm just going to braid it up. But I'm a color person. I mean, I go to Sophia, and she said, well, what am I going to do today? I said, whatever you do, that's what you do. I've gotten out the chair with about 10 different colors in my hair. Bright red, I've gotten out the chair with orange hair, but she's never done anything that I did not like. One thing I was telling Amie is I love Caucasian haircuts. So when I do get my hair cut, I love my hair to be razor cut. I don't do African American haircuts. A lot of times I like to get a Caucasian haircut. I just like the precision of the cuts and the way they come out looking when I do get a cut. Right now my hair is about shoulder length. My hair is generally longer than that. But I've had a lot of things done to my hair during the course of my life. And I just love hair. I like the different things that you can do with hair, the different colors. I get a lot of compliments. When I have about 12 different colors, people are like, oh my goodness, that's the color I've been trying to get. What color is that? And I'm like, I have no way to tell you. It's just a whole bunch of colors that the stylist mixed together. But what I look for in a stylist, of course, like everybody else says, somebody who listens to you. Somebody who knows me and knows my style. And if I'm asking them to do something that may not be the best for my hair or may not particularly turn out the way I'm thinking it is, you want somebody that's going to be personable with you, somebody who's going to listen to you and do what you want done, but also to advise you that's not the best chemical for your hair. You know, this is how it could turn out. Some people just don't care as stylists. They're looking to make their $100, $150 for whatever you want done, and they're going to do it, and you could look a hot mess. You might be bald-headed in a couple days, but they're going to get their money. Yeah. And so one thing I like about Sophie is, since she's been doing my hair about 2 years now, because I've just been in Tampa 2 years, that she listens to me, she's personable with me, and she does advise me of, you know, different things. And she also gives me ideas to be able to change up my hair.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So she leaves out the best part. I know when we came to this church, it wasn't by chance. And I know when she said, I've always wanted to do hair, I said, you brought us here for her. And I know that she's going to get into doing this. Watch, I don't know for sure, but she knows. But you know what? She needs to be doing hair. So I want you guys to just lift her up as you go out throughout your day and let him speak to her. Because it was not by chance as we're sitting here putting on a cosmetology, discover cosmetology. Well, what's it about? I don't know. God's doing something. So you know what? It's not by chance. And I believe that the desire in her heart is going to come to pass. I believe she's going to be doing hair. I believe she has the confidence. And you know what? I believe that all those mannequins were not in vain. Okay? She tore them up. She tore them up for a reason. So you know what? I thank you so much. You know that, right? And I appreciate you, and I'm so glad I met you. Awesome! All right, you go down and model those braids. And you be proud.